Hi, my name's Jeff Dean, and I'm Math Dad. I'm here to help you help your kids understand math. And today, I'd like to tell you a story. A couple days ago, I was at a pretty popular amusement park, and it was around lunchtime, so I wanted to get something to eat. I went and I made my order. I was told my total was about $9.45. I handed the cashier my money. She punched in that I gave her a $20 bill. She hit enter, and I knew it was about to happen. You see, I didn't give her a $20 bill. I gave her a $50 bill. And yep, it was time. She had to figure out how much money she still owes me. You see, she had already given me $10.55 because that's how much change she would owe me if I had given her a $20 bill. She opened her register, saw that there in fact was a 50 sitting in there with all the 20s. And she was like, "I'm so sorry." She went to her register, she handed me $30, which I'm happy to report is exactly what she owed me. I was so impressed. So often things happen like this other story, which happened a couple of years ago at another entertainment event. Again, I went and I ordered some food from the snack bar. And let's just, for the sake of this illustration, say it was $9.45 again. But this time I handed the cashier a $20 bill. And I was reaching in my pocket to look for some change right as the cashier hit enter to give me my change. And then I said, "Oh wait, I have 45 cents. The panic. What are they to do? The cash register says they owe me $10.55, but I've given them 45 cents. They were confused. In fact, this cashier had to go and get their manager. Their manager then, with the cashier, had to recalculate the entire order so that they can then put $20.45 into the register to learn that they owed me $11. Now, when I think about these two stories, I have one cashier who was able to figure out on the fly, when the pressure was on, how much money they owed me. And another one who, when the pressure was on, started to panic. And I think that's an opportunity. You see, as parents, we can teach our kids about money. Yeah, sure, we might do things like, "Hey, if you do some chores, I'm going to give you a $5 bill." Or if you do some work for me, or you help out around the house, we'll go to the store and you can buy something. And I spend time with my girls, allowing them to buy something at the store, but the lesson kind of ends with the, "Here's your money, give it to the cashier, they give you some change, and you trust that they gave you the right amount." I envision an opportunity where I could say, "Okay, if what you're buying costs you $4.25 and you give them a $5 bill, how much money should you expect back?" And ask them to start thinking about, how would you do that in your head? Because believe it or not, you're not always going to have the ability to pull out a calculator. So let me ask you this question. If someone owes you $8.15 and they give you a $20 bill, how do you figure out how much change quickly? And I don't mean let's pull out a piece of paper and see what 20 minus 8.15 is. I mean, how would you figure out quickly $20, $8.15, how much money they owe you? Like that. Those are the skills that we should work with our kids on. So they can go, $8.15, they give me a 20, and I give them $11.85. How did you figure that out so quick? It takes practice of thinking about, how do you make a 10? What happens when you're getting enough money to get to the next dollar? And how do you go all the way to get $8.15, $11.85? There's more than one way to do it. The key is making it a conversation so that they establish their own strategies in their head. I can teach people how I do it, but that might not make any sense to them. People need to practice enough to start developing their own strategies so they can start thinking mathematically in your head. That's called number sense. So basically, we're using money as an avenue to teach our kids to make sense out of numbers. It will help build their confidence. It will help them be able to do calculations quickly without always having to rely on a calculator or writing things down on a piece of paper. After you work with your kids a little bit on things like, okay, $8.15, they give me a 20. And they go, oh, $11.85. Go, wait. What if they give you 15 cents? Do they see that the 15 and the 85 just make another dollar that you give them? So now you give them 12. Do you talk to them about, a lot of times people do this because they don't want pennies, or they would rather just have whole bills. That actually helps with the strategies that you develop. But it's all about the conversation, taking our role as the parent very seriously, that it's our job to prepare our kids for these real world experiences. And the best part about talking about money is they can never say, when will I ever use this? Because they'll use it all the time. My name's Jeff Dean, and I'm Math Dad.